Alright boys, welcome to the CHD Podcast episode 3 with
Me.
Tom Coy.
Hey all.
How you doing?
I'm alright, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, not
Not
bad.
up to much today?
No, not a lot.
No?
Well, not too much. Made this little sign
It's a good sign that.
today,
Yeah.
this morning. Made it. Got a new apparatus.
Yeah, it's good that.
No, I haven't really done it today, other than on the way here,
Yep.
I decided to stop off and get a Starbucks like the other day when I got you one.
Yep.
And we all remember the Starbucks that I got you
Yep.
that I dropped in my van.
Yep.
Well, I got another one today.
And what happened?
She handed me it on the tray, picked the tray up picked the drink up off the tray. As I was just about to put it in my cup holder, the lid come off and the whole thing exploded all over my van.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
So how does your van smell?
like a spiced pumpkin frappuccino.
It's very autumnal.
Yeah.
I suppose we should probably introduce our guest.
Nah, fuck him, he's dead.
It's not Raz.
Oh yeah, shit.
No. It's actually Mike Chudley.
Michael
Hello.
Chudley.
Hello, ladies and gents.
The photograph man himself.
The photograph man. Now then, boys.
Yep.
All right.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm not too shabby at all. I'm pretty stoked on these iced coffees that I've been getting.
Oh, we've just made these. When I say we, I mean me. And I'm really good at doing them.
No, but it's a good...
Really.
this is like... I know homemade coffees don't compare to like Costa or Starbucks. But this is like a direct comparison to getting an oat
It is
latte at Starbucks.
I feel like
this is just as good.
all the audio listeners are gonna be
Like
really.
the first 10 minutes of this podcast is going to be this, because these are sick.
You know, like a Future song where he like tries to get the perfect lean cup.
Oh,
Like a
yeah.
jingle.
Yeah,
You
that's
should please sample some of these noises.
Podcast is the perfect iced coffee like noise.
You should definitely sample some of this and make a beat out of it.
Yeah, I probably will.
yeah.
Quick plug for anyone who wants to see me make a savage beat. It's on Luca's channel right now. Go check it out.
Luca
Yeah.
Malaspina.
It actually comes
/
out at 7 o'clock tonight on the Sunday, which you won't be watching this on a Sunday. You're probably watching this on a Monday, providing that we can
So
get
it's
it up
already
fast enough.
out?
So it should be already out, yeah. So go and look
Go
at my
watch
channel. Might put it in the description, something like that. So
I
go and
watched
have
it
a look.
earlier. It was funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
How was the beat on a scale of 1 to 10?
Sick. Better say nine.
Question
at
is-
least.
Yeah, like
Could you make a better beat, Coy?
I
I think we need to do a
sounds
beat
like
battle.
fighting talk.
I think we need to make a beat and a song together, like a full thing,
Full thing.
and just show him, be like, we did this.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
Luca, we
Bitch.
don't even need you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'd like to see that. That'd be good.
I thought it would have been a bit more.
Yeah.
Right,
No, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Oh,
Me
we
and you
could.
make a song and
we
a
could
video.
definitely make a song and a video.
Music video. Sing the theme tune, write the theme tune.
All of it.
Sing the theme
Yeah.
tune.
Speaking of, me and Mike watched the Little Mix program last night on TV.
Oh, this would be a good thing to talk about, yeah.
Yeah, and I did tell Coy, and he was like a bit confused.
Why the fuck did you watch the Little Mix?
It's because our friend Callum Simon, aka Calci Music, is on the TV program. It's called The Search, Little Mix, BBC
Yeah.
One. He's in the hip hop and rap category, R&B category, something like that. He's on next Saturday, 7 p.m. Don't know what the date
What
is.
channel is it on?
BBC One.
Oh, BBC
Yeah,
One.
it's a good...
BBC Juan.
Saturday
this-
night prime time, 7 o'clock slot.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Little Mix have been pushing it, like, it's everywhere. Like, if you go on Twitter and that, it's not just like a little show that
To be,
few people have been watching. Like, I was telling my
Yeah.
mum about it earlier. And she was like, oh, I heard about that on the radio. So it's like, the BBC are clearly pushing it.
It's big time.
And Cal Sai, if anyone... I'm trying to think who's watching this, but it'd be a mix of loads of random people. I've made a music video and Luca's mixed and produced some of Cal Sai's music. So we've been involved in his up-and-coming rise to fame, soon to be.
and I was a couple of years below him at school.
I mean,
Yeah,
all
so-
credit to Coy, really, for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean-
Coy's done most of the work here,
to
hasn't
be
he?
fair, if it weren't for me, he wouldn't be here, so...
Can we talk about Coy's hair for a minute?
Oh, yeah,
I was going to mention that right after this.
I was looking at him in the viewfinder on this camera, and he
Gotta
looks
look
bald.
fucking-
I can't. His hair's almost blonde, like blending
look
in with his head
bald.
so well. It looks like you don't have any hair.
No, honestly, that is a nice fade.
Thank
Who did that fade?
I was going to talk about this, right? Went to Newcastle at the weekend.
For a haircut.
It was a good haircut,
Yeah.
clearly. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Did
No,
your neck on with Charlotte? Like?
I went to the fucking tune. We went to Bijou and got really colourful and cheeky.
Gee.
No, we just went for the girlfriend went for the night, and then we went shopping yesterday, so Saturday, and all day I was like, fuck, I really need an haircut. And as I was walking around, it was like one of them Into centres, so
Yeah.
like it's like an actual shopping centre.
Yep.
And I was walking around and I was thinking, there's loads of fucking barbershops in here. I'm just gonna get my hair cut. And I waited all day, and then we was going to leave, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just go walk past one. I went, I'll just go in there. It was 14 quid to get for a man.
And what else?
Just that.
Just a bloke.
Hey, that's
just
decent.
a bloke. 14 quid. No, 14.50. Went in. No one in there. And I'm like, is there no one in there for a reason? Or is it just...
What did you ask for? That's what I want
I just said, can I just have a...
haircut.
just a skin fade?
Oh, nice. You asked for a fade. He sorted you out. He probably did a good job.
Oh, yeah. But he fucking did it, right? And that is the first time in my entire life that I've had a man cut my hair. Ever.
Really?
Never, ever had a man cut my hair. I've always been to barbers, but women doing it. And I went in and...
Labbers.
What?
Barbers. Oh, lady barbers.
George will appreciate that. Carry on.
Barbers.
Carry on.
I forgot where I was.
You were at the Barbers?
Yeah, I was at the Barbers.
Barbers.
And so he started he got the fucking cutter, the clippers,
Right,
and didn't have a guard on, and just put a fucking line right through
That's,
my head.
yeah,
like
that's what
this,
they do when they do
and
fade.
all the way around.
Yeah,
I was like,
what's going on?
just gonna fuck me up.
No, but that's what they do.
And then, but he was just doing it for ages and he was just he just kept going all the way around, and he did it, and I was like, right, he's probably done now, and he just kept fucking going, and then he went round it again, but all the time he's talking to me about the history of the fucking Metro Centre in Newcastle, the whole time. He was a young guy, he's like 30.
Was you then thinking that maybe, don't be distracted?
I'm thinking fucking concentrate on what you're doing.
Yeah, I think that
fucking
went
my shit up.
Nah, he didn't know. He knew what he was doing, obviously.
But then after that, then he went to a number fucking 4 or something and started thingy in the top, and then he went and he was just gradually working his way down to a 0.5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he'd done a fucking right good job by the end of it.
What did you say about the top situation?
I just said just take a bit off.
Yeah.
Because it was a bit.
How have you styled it now? Because it looks like you have a hairline.
Well, for all my receding friends out there, what you've got to do is you've got to get wax, really dry wax, and do this on your head for a long time,
And then bring it forward.
and then just drag the whole
Looks
thing
alright though,
forward
yeah.
and then push it across
Looks
like
good.
that. So you got an emo fringe.
I think Ellis does that.
Yeah, that's what
He's got a little bit.
Mine's
a
a
lot
bit like that, because I'm coming back a bit, up here.
Yeah. Well, you just
You collect it all
this
together,
one don't
bring
really
it forward,
matter.
then go
Yeah.
over.
Nice.
This one don't really matter, but it's this side because I go that
Yeah,
way.
it's all right.
Yeah, so you just bring all that bit over and then just exposing myself really for being a fucking.
Nice.
I've got
Very
the
blonde
U-
though, isn't
the
it?
UK
Very Milky Bar Kid sort of trim going on. Yeah.
What I like to call myself at the minute is Malcoy,
Ah, yeah.
like Malfoy,
Really
Yeah.
funny.
but Malcoy.
I bet everyone laughs when you talk
No,
about
as long
I
as you
wrote it
make-
on my locker at work the other day, so I found it funny.
As long as you make yourself laugh, guy. That's all that matters.
it. Were you being bullied?
Probably not.
That sounds good to everyone listening, doesn't it?
Should we move on to some questions?
We normally get to them at the end, to be fair, Mike.
All right, sorry.
But
You're
I
in
suppose
charge.
while you're here, the question that everyone always wants to
Should we
ask,
just...
you need to get it out in the
Right.
open. Right.
So there's 3 reasons. I've thought about this. There's 3 reasons.
Mike, when are you uploading the old CHD?
Yeah, we'll
video?
get to it. There's 3 reasons CHDBMX doesn't exist, or it does now, kind of, but it stopped. So you covered it properly first time around by saying 100% logistical, a logical reason for doing it is because my YouTube channel won't push photography and videography content if there's BMX content and viewers. So if I left all the BMX content on there, which was 400 BMX skateboarding videos, if I left that on there and then started making photography videos, YouTube wouldn't push my photography videos to anyone because it'd be like, well, Mike's channel doesn't have any photography viewers, so we won't show anyone. And then if basically the other end of that is if I deleted all the BMX videos, which I did, they're on private, they're not deleted, they just don't exist publicly, then the YouTube algorithm or the code has got no BMX content to read off of. And then it's then thinking, well, the only content he has available is photography content. Let's push it out to photography viewers. So it's you can't confuse the algorithm. I know the audience might have been annoyed for a few months. They were like, what the hell, why are all the videos gone? But in the long run, let's be honest, no one cares. Let's say 55, no, let's be honest. Let's say 55, I don't know, 50 to 100 people over the last 2 years have messaged me where are the videos?
Yeah.
And then I've explained the situation and gone, look, I make photography content, having BMX videos up is going to harm the growth of the channel. They then just go, all right then.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it doesn't really matter.
Can we take a quote from this? Mike Chudley says, quote, fuck everyone.
Yeah. basically, for me to grow on as YouTube,
Yeah.
as a photography content, I can't have a load of other old shitty content on there that's not relevant.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
one of the other reasons was everyone just stopped riding, so it would have been
Yeah.
difficult to actually keep it up like consistently. Like how often were we riding? Like once a month at some point?
Yeah.
Like every other month?
'Cause I can't
And
even
then
remember
eventually
that sort of
nothing.
time.
So like for me to, obviously I'd moved away, didn't I? So for me to make content, it just wouldn't have worked.
No.
And then there was another reason. I've forgotten.
You don't care about anyone but
Yeah,
yourself.
that's it. What was it? The other one was something similar, but you get the gist. Like,
Yeah, no, it makes
it was a
perfect
good
sense.
period of time that I couldn't have pursued it, and
Yeah.
it like milked it any more than.
Yeah.
So.
There you go. So people want to know why
Oh,
we're
right.
not uploading them to a new channel.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
the main
All the
question.
old
So there's a
stuff.
few. Oh, that was what I was going to say. Actually,
Yeah.
there's a few reasons. So,
We'd get arrested.
yeah. So the old content as 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds is like, especially in today's culture of cancel culture. We were normal 17, 18-year-olds
Yeah.
at the time, but people would take it seriously now. We just like I've seen some of the videos back, and it's a little bit embarrassing. It's hilarious to me and you because we
Yeah.
get what we're saying.
And
It's-
all the people that have watched them originally.
Yeah, they're like all the in jokes
Yeah.
and that where we're really taking the piss out of
Yeah.
each other. It's fine, but if people saw that now as just a re-upload with no context,
Yeah, if
they'd be
someone
like,
stumbled across it on YouTube, they'd be like, "What the fuck
and
is this?"
yeah, and I'm trying to remain some kind of professionalism in my
Yeah.
life as a photographer, so like I can't have us just
Yeah.
chatting proper shit. Although it's hilarious, but like
Yeah.
it's not useful as a re-upload. I know there's like 7 people out there that want to see Skatepark Antics 22, but having like pleasing those 7 people for 10 minutes on YouTube over
Yeah.
having some pretty dodgy content on the internet is like,
yeah,
you get the point. I mean, you get that, don't you? I didn't need to explain that, but people were like,
yeah.
messaging me like, why have you deleted the videos? It's like, you don't want to watch them. Like, well, we'd watch it for 10 minutes, it'd be hilarious. But
We'd
like,
probably, if we was going to do it, we'd all sit down and watch them all once, and
then
then
it-
be like, haha.
yeah, but
And then like in like a couple of weeks, you'd be like,
it's not.
you won't
It's
watch
funny.
it again for like another 2 years or something.
Yeah, it's funny because of what it was,
Yeah.
but it's got no longevity to it.
Yeah, no.
But another thing is, if we wanted to re-upload them and cut out any dodgy bits, like maybe there's one in every 10 videos that's a bit dodgy that I need to
Yeah.
cut. Like I've got a life. I've got shit to do.
A lot of
Yeah.
effort,
I
isn't
ain't
it?
cutting through.
That'd take
Yeah.
fucking
But
ages.
there's a caveat to this. There's a positive news. We can upload the edits. We can get
Oh,
CHD
yeah.
10 back on there, like all the old, like
Yeah.
the Barcelona edits.
Parallel.
We could start to maybe post those like every week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How many edits we got? Do you reckon? Like good 30, 40 edits.
Yeah.
yeah.
I reckon like.
Or
from-
like the you made like a compilation video. Can you remember?
Yeah, like
Of,
some of those
the
bits.
funny bales.
bales
You
and
left
shit.
them up
Yeah,
for quite
yeah.
a long time. Then
'Cause
they were
they
like the
didn't
last
matter.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I deleted all the Skatepark Antics first, and then left the edits up because, like, completely selfish reason, the edits actually look all right on my point of view
Yeah.
as
Editor.
professional or like at least some sort of legit camera work. So I left them up thinking, if I want to show anyone this, it looks all right. Like BMX edits are pretty class, but at the same time, having BMX in the title just goes against the algorithm, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
So, but we could upload like as of next week. Let's get CHD 10 on
Yeah.
On the CHD channel.
on this
the channel.
channel. Yeah.
Why
'Cause,
not?
I mean, they're actually pretty sick still.
Yeah.
They're sat still. They've got longevity. 'Cause
Yeah.
they'll always be sick. So
Yeah, and there's not like me and Luca talking about or like Max's day in the life where he's talking about
I
really
think that
inappropriate
got taken down a long
things.
time ago, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Max actually wanted that taken down. didn't
I
he?
completely got it as well.
Oh yeah.
If anyone out there remembers Max, he's doing all right.
That was early
got-
days, wasn't it?
yeah,
That was early.
very early. I'm talking
video
about
days.
2014. He's probably about.
He's got a sprogger now.
Yeah, he's got a kid. Lives
little babby.
up north somewhere.
Lovely little child.
Yeah. Chilling.
Yeah,
Having a
he's
good time,
got
isn't
his lives with him and his girlfriend. Live in near Scarborough, I think.
Me and Corey went to Manchester to see Playboy Carty about 2 years ago, and Max and his mate met us there. They were living in Sheffield at the time, and they had to get a train back for like 22:11 or something. And Carty was meant to come on at like 9. He didn't come on till 11.
So we missed it.
So he missed the whole thing. They had to get the train back before he'd even gone on. So
Yeah.
they literally went there for 2 hours to like watch the DJ, like the hype up
Watched
guy.
the warm up, then left.
and then
then
went
left.
home.
What a
They were
letdown.
just sort of stood there like, we're gonna have to go. It's not on yet.
There was
We're
no,
just gonna have
it
to
was the
leave.
last train
Yeah.
home as well. There's no other way back from Manchester to Sheffield.
And
Yeah,
you
good
didn't
times.
have any. Was it just me and you that went? Or was there some more people?
No, just us. Oh no, Lacey and that were there.
Oh,
Some of
yeah,
lads,
yeah,
some
they
of the
went,
lads we
didn't
know were there.
Yeah, and then we went to see Travis Scott as well, didn't we? with Max Metals there.
I had tickets for that, but I was working.
Mate, that was the best.
I know.
That was the night before I went on holiday. I had to get up at 7 a.m. the next day to get a flight, and we didn't get back home. It was from Birmingham, so it was like 2, 3 a.m. And me and Chloe jumped off the balcony because we could only get seated tickets. People were just like not giving a shit. The bouncers weren't stopping anyone, so everyone started jumping off. So we did that. Sick.
He jumped on the balcony, didn't he? And he was like hanging off it, and then he always like jumps out into the crowd. He always like jumps out into the crowd, doesn't he? In like all of his video, in all of his live shows.
I remember seeing a clip actually of him stood on the balcony. Do you know what I'm thinking of right now? That's really weird and extremely relevant.
Go on.
Is you talking about a concert, and I'm thinking, surely not. That's not very social distance of them. Like in my head, obviously I know I wasn't going to say it, but like you saying in a concert with loads of people, you jumped off a balcony. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, it's like 3,000 people in a fucking whatever venue.
Yeah, no, like, 3 years ago. It was 2017. That
was it?
Yep, very long time ago.
Hey, that would have been when Travis Scott was like.
That was like just after he dropped Birds in the Trap. I think.
Yeah, because he did.
Favorite album.
Dinged off.
Is it? Yeah, the songs in it are all good vibes. The Rodeo's pretty sick.
I think there's too many skips in them. I skip a lot of them.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I
skip more of it in Astro World.
But I don't really.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of that album. I like 3 or 4 other songs, and that's about it.
So do you reckon I've covered everything that people would have asked?
I think you know
what? As in like the main what the hell happened to CHD?
So.
I've explained it.
I'll pull up a couple of questions anyway.
You explained it last week by saying that he moved away and then we stopped riding. That's pretty much the answer to that, isn't it? Like,
pretty much, yeah.
So I screenshotted a couple of questions from the Instagram thing. Tom Spence, ask him if he'll let you guys upload one of the old videos each week to the channel. Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we'll do the edits.
That's all right, innit? Someone's actually another guy, Kian Newman.
Oh, I recognise that name.
Uploading all the old edits. We've just answered that, mate. So
yeah, I reckon we can get them uploaded.
Mike Chudley says, "Why is he so good looking?" Do you know who that is?
He must be smart.
Coy, any idea?
Not a clue. I don't know who he's talking about either. So. Probably me.
Ben.White, what actually is happening with the Antics vids? We've just explained that.
Yeah, gone. Sorry. They were funny in 2015. No longer acceptable for the internet.
George Lovell. Shout out George. Was on the podcast last time. Go check it out if you haven't already.
Wait, at the end of this one, though.
Yeah, no, don't go right now.
When you
miss out on all the good stuff. When idiots.
As soon as you've got to the end of this podcast, like it a lot, like loads of times. Just go like this.
An odd number of times, though, because then they'll unlike it.
Oh, yeah. And then comment saying that it was the favourite episode you've ever watched. Then go watch George's episode. Then say, this is my new favourite video I've ever watched.
That's really specific, and I'll be really impressed if anyone does that.
And then like it loads as well.
If anyone does that, exactly what Corey just said, I give you a shout out on my channel.
Yeah, send a video.
And £100 from Mike's bank account.
So George said, actually, before we get onto this, George just told me that they brought the starters back at Nando's. So no, we did talk about that last week and stopped doing them. But Mike said they hadn't stopped doing them down south.
So you were on about the restrictions of Nando's menus and stuff.
Yeah.
In Essex, like everything's normal.
They brought more out.
yeah, everything's normal.
Well, yeah, Nando's up north is back to normal, so I'm going tonight.
I went on Friday in the Coon.
Yeah.
I went today.
Nice.
And I had a hummus because they didn't have red pepper. I wanted red pepper, but they didn't have it, so I had to have
shame.
Nando's. Did you come to a conclusion which was better last week, red pepper or hummus?
Red pepper.
It was 2 against.
Hummus, definitely.
Oh, right, so now it's 2 against 2.
Do you agree hummus is better?
No, because you're on side with George.
No, I think red pepper's
me and George know.
Right, well, the next guest is going to be the decider.
Yeah, it's definitely hummus.
The next guest on the podcast is red pepper and hummus dip from Nando's.
What?
That'll be the next guest. They're just going to be...
Red pepper and hummus.
Cut that there where you're like, what?
Yeah.
They're the guests.
We're going to have one guest of red pepper dip and one guest of a hummus.
And we'll get
but then surely we're going to be fighting over the red pepper dip then, aren't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, George didn't ask this. George says, Michael, what has been your all-time favourite project to work on? Which is another question we should probably pre-prepared because that's going to take a lot of thinking.
On the spot. 3, 2, 1.
Morocco. I went to the Sahara Desert.
Nice.
That was sick. I was in the Sahara Desert for 10 days.
Yeah.
Trekked like a few hundred kilometres. And then made like a few savage videos. All paid for. I got paid for the time editing. Travel paid for. It was quality.
Was it warm?
It's fucking banging place.
It was insanely hot in the day and then freezing at night. It's really weird. So if anyone wants to watch the video I've done on that, it's on my channel. Check it out.
Nice.
But probably.
Self-plug.
Yeah, just plug in.
Yeah, nice.
Plug in.
And then like
No, but then I'm going to say CHDBMX 10. Mm-hmm. Like regarding anything professional that I've done, like anything that's legit videography work, like I reckon CHD 10 is one of the best things we've put out.
Just a big milestone, wasn't it?
Just the amount of effort we put into it, like everyone in the group riding wise, and then my editing was like I tried something new. I just tried it to
Yeah,
be
it was
like a little
good.
bit different.
It was,
And the fact that we hit like 10k subs like the day after.
Yeah.
It was like such a good.
and that we filmed a video with Boca, didn't we, as well?
That was like the next day,
Yeah,
wasn't it,
yeah.
or something? So it was like
we all
such a good
watched-
few days.
we all
the
watched
first time
it,
at
yeah.
Rock City in the cafe upstairs.
I remember like filming George do that.
270 in.
That what is it? A feeble stall to 270 in. That was like one of the
Something
first
like that,
clips.
yeah.
George will know this was like one of the first clips I reckon we got for it. And after he landed it, we were like,
fucking insane, that.
"This edit is going to be so sick if George has just done that." And we filmed it, and I was like, "This is going to be sick."
That was still one of my that's one of my favourite things anyone's ever done, I reckon.
Yeah, it's not even like technically.
Yeah, but
we've
when
seen
you
Ben do
fucking
better,
look
but like
at
it don't matter, does it? Yeah.
It's like, well, it's oververt. It actually like comes back out.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
the ball's
coping goes over,
completely
doesn't
gone
it?
now.
Yeah.
It's we went climbing the other week, didn't we? And it's
Something else in there.
climbing.
Climbing is
Right, yeah.
It was a competition on last night on TV. The bouldering competitions was held at Rock City.
Was it?
And it was live streamed last night. Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah, Steve was on earlier and he was on about it. Anyway.
Bye bye.
So who else we got? There's one more question here. Harry Ford. What was your favourite Skatepark Antics to film and edit? That's probably quite a difficult one because it's been years. Can you even remember the specifics?
You said your favourite. You said your favourite antics
the
was that
Jippo
George,
one last week.
when George
Yeah,
and
it's just
Bonnie
the most-
did.
Oh, the
I
Clifton
reckon
one.
Most memorable.
all the Clifton one was hilarious. What was annoying, I do remember this editing the videos, is I was laughing at everything way before anyone else could see it. So I'd be editing it thinking this is going to be hilarious. And when it had come out, not that I was over it, but I'm like,
Yeah. You've watched that funny clip like 200
4 times. Yeah.
And
But
it's just not funny anymore.
I reckon, is it 36? I think I remember it specifically.
Fucking hell.
Skatepark Antics 36 is Ben and George at the trails.
Yeah.
I think that was the best.
Ben and George. Bonnie and George.
Bonnie and George doing.
Yeah. It was just a good day out, wasn't it?
That was a good
There's a
one.
Really
few.
good time.
There's a really good day out in Lincoln, wasn't there?
The one
Well,
where
we just
Bonnie
went to. We just had loads of pints.
yeeted
Yeah.
himself down there. Oh no, Lincoln. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I remember.
Went to that
And
weird castle thing at the top and then went round it. And then,
that was when you just brought out all the CHD merch. The
Summer release. The first release.
the like
Burgundy one.
no, the yeah.
Yeah, that was in it, with
and
the-
the white and the quarter sleeved T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when you just brought all that out because I've got a load of pictures on my phone.
Oh yeah, we stood next to the castle.
Yeah, with me just going like this.
That was a good day. There's been some quality days, haven't there?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
so
time.
it's not a question, but we did mention it last time. Mike is no longer on the Rock City free list.
Oh
What a
yeah.
shame. Do you want to chat about that?
So.
Don't know how specific you want to get about the conversation.
Oh no, yeah, it's fine. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not going to bad
You know
mouth
what?
anyone.
I did
Fuck
see the
'em.
guy the other day that we've been talking about.
No, so what the reason we're talking about is we were there all the time. As a collective, we paid them thousands and thousands of pounds.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
I'm going to be well big-headed and say we definitely generated them
Oh,
revenue
loads.
by saying to our viewers we're going to be there at the weekend, and like multiple times we had not meetups, but like pretty much like people would go up. People
Yeah.
would go to Rock City knowing that we could be there. That sounds so cocky, doesn't it? But like, you know what I'm saying? And
I
then,
know what you're saying.
so me and Ben got in for free for like 3 years or whatever, 2 years, because the Mark English, the guy who owns it, was saying, look, if you just film stuff in there, promote it a little bit, that's all right. And we were like, yeah, sick. Then I worked there for a year, so obviously I get it for free anyway. And then after that, I left and was just like, I'm pursuing more video work and stuff. I was like, I moved down to Essex anyway.
But in the middle of that, when they opened the Vans shop, we all got 20% off.
yeah, as
like
a
a CHD.
We
Yeah,
picked
yeah.
the products as well.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
were
yeah.
Very involved. We went
Yeah,
to
so
the,
we went to Manchester and
Yeah.
picked out the Vans stock for the next season.
Yeah.
Because I kind of stopped working there at the time, but still did that to help them out,
Yeah.
whatever. And then you talked about Ben and George are banned down there.
Yeah.
So I'm not banned, but I don't get in for free anymore. I have to pay because he asked me to film a video for the climbing thing, like a promo video. And I just said no, long story short. And he was like, oh, you don't take it all for granted or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you millennials
work
don't
hard.
appreciate the climbing to support the... I was just like, whatever, like, no hard feelings. But
But basi-
he didn't like it, so I'm not getting in for free anymore.
He basically said that you don't know what hard work is and
I know, yeah.
stuff like that, didn't he?
So now if I go, I have to pay. But I don't really want to go.
As a grown man
to be
to
fair, even
teenager.
even without that happening, I'd have expected you to be paying again
Yeah,
anyway.
I
'cause
wouldn't.
There's nothing that you're doing now.
Like a
that's
good 2
benefiting them.
years after we
Yeah.
worked at Roxy, I'm not actually providing them any value anyway. So
No.
it is fair that I have to pay. But that's the story of Roxy. That was like our second home, wasn't it? I lived
time.
there
Yeah.
pretty much.
We used to go at least me and Alistair, we used to go like on a Monday climbing, and then on a Wednesday climbing, and then on like a Friday or a Saturday riding.
Yeah.
We used to climb twice a week and ride at least once a week. So we at least had 2 days there a week for like 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
which is
like, we were paid
thousands.
Loads.
And that was when it was like a tenner to get in.
Yeah.
Because it started at £7, didn't it? And then it was £7.50.
It got
Dead funny though, isn't it? Like they didn't like. I don't think they actually liked having a
didn't
skate
care
park
about
there.
it,
Yeah, they
yeah.
prefer the climbing. And if it makes more money from the business side, I would have sacked off the skate park. It was a bit of hassle. Like George was saying, they didn't clean it and shit, and they didn't like that's a problem. You got to keep a skate park up to standards, aren't you, for it to even be remotely safe. But if you're not interested in it, just get rid of it. What did they close it, then brought it back, then closed
Weird,
parts of it?
yeah.
Like just sack it off completely, because then like.
Yeah.
Over like the past
Weird, isn't it?
year and a half, it's just been open, closed, open, closed.
weird, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why George and Ben got banned, because they closed half of it.
They
but were
complained about
charging
it. They were like,
insane.
"What are you doing?"
And they literally just commented on Facebook like, "Are you going to make it any cheaper?" And that's what got banned. So, yeah. Good times. Good times. And it was a good skate park, to be fair.
Yeah, Rock City served. I think we leveraged that skate park rather well.
It was
well, I
quality.
did making the videos.
Yeah.
Got what we could out of it.
Learned a lot of tricks there. Did some good videos.
I learned how to feeble one. I had 180 there.
Yeah. Nice.
Can't do that anymore.
I love a good feeble at 180.
Wish I could still do it.
So, Raz,
It's dead.
train talk. Raz has got COVID.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Deathbed.
Unlucky. Well, he doesn't know that he's got it.
No, you don't really.
One of his someone he works with's got it, so he's had to isolate.
Rona Raz.
Rona Raz.
Hashtag Rona Raz.
Coming back in it, boys. Me and Mike went to Curry's the other day. Shut. Everyone in there got COVID. Everyone who works there.
Yeah, I'm seeing more and more about this
Yeah.
Yeah.
second wave.
They're saying to all of our people at work that if you can work from home, you work from home.
Wait,
I can't work from home. But
take your welding stuff home.
yeah, just bring all the fucking. I'll take Crane home with me and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it's kicking up a fuss again, doesn't it? Oh, let me carry on while you're doing that. While you're searching for whatever you were searching for. You know, when I was getting my hair cut, and I said about this guy being like the fucking history teacher for the Metro Centre.
Yeah.
Right, honestly, I've never been so like, what the fuck are you on about? For a guy that worked in a fucking shopping centre
Yeah.
as a barber that no one fucking went in. Like, all the other barbers had, like, loads of people sat outside of him. And he was the only one that was no one in there, yeah, completely empty. And I was sat in there, and as he's doing my hair, and I'm thinking, fucking concentrate on what you're doing. And he told me that the Metro Centre, out of all the Intos, is the oldest.
Nice.
It used to have the biggest indoor theme park in Europe.
He really cares, doesn't he? Why does he
Yeah,
know all
because
this
he used to
shit?
have a roller coaster inside it.
But it wasn't into. Just like a.
It's like a chain of
shopping centres.
Yeah, you know.
There's one near me in Essex, like
yeah,
into
you know
Lakeside.
the Lakeside in Essex, the big shopping centre in Essex.
You
That's
would-
an Into.
have you been to it when you came to mine?
I went.
The ones around from your
No,
flat?
it's like
20 minutes
20
away.
minute drive away.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's one in Manchester. There's one in like Derby. They're all over anyway. But yeah, he was saying, Into's gone bust and all of them have been bought out. But this one, the what's it called? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
The one in Newcastle, and he was saying that it's the third biggest in the UK. After
Why do you give a shit?
Manchester's the biggest, then it's Essex, and then it's fucking Metro
yeah.
Centre. That's what it's called. And I was like.
Sick. How do you respond?
Yeah,
How do you
I
engage
was
in
like- I was
conversation
like,
about something
alright,
you don't care about?
Yeah. But I'm thinking, why the fuck do you know so much about the Into Centre, shopping centre? It was just so confusing.
Did you find anything? I got another topic.
Go on.
Favourite CHD memory?
Oh, yeah. I told everyone to think about this last time and I haven't.
No,
Go on,
neither
you
have I.
definitely haven't.
No, I am. But
I always
you
think
just
of-
saying that has just made me think about when we was in Barcelona
Go on.
and we decided to shave George's head.
Oh, it was brilliant. I can't believe you committed to that.
We was drunk.
I was so drunk.
Oh wait,
Who was
was you?
us?
Who was? Oh, it was Barney, wasn't it? When we
Barney
were filming the
was-
clip in there that we filmed.
Just the hairdresser.
Yeah, well, that stuff's mad. I can't believe he.
That
The
was
clips from that. I'm
hilarious.
so pleased we filmed stuff like that. That's the
Yeah.
best. Because that, if we didn't film that, I don't think we would remember it how we remember it now.
No, definitely.
We can remember Barney going, professional head, like, 'cause we got it perfectly on film.
But we wouldn't have remembered that it even said, like, no one would even have realised that he'd have said that.
That he said that
unless you
until we
filmed it.
watched the clip
and
back,
then we
yeah,
watched
yeah.
it back, yeah.
I always think of Ben running into that thing I was saying to Luca.
Yeah.
I've never laughed so much.
So
my
hard.
ribs have hurted
Yeah.
within 10 minutes of my life.
It
'Cause
was-
I remember hearing the water splash with his legs or whatever, and I looked over like, what is that? And then I saw him shit himself. Realised I saw him go, And like, because he'd been in the middle of and reaching for the surface or whatever. And then I remember looking over and Chloe just been on the floor, and I was like, no way has that just happened. It was the greatest, literally one of the best memories.
I've never witnessed something so funny that I couldn't actually laugh.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like I didn't have any air inside me to physically laugh out loud.
Was that the same night we went to the greatest hip hop night in the world?
Yeah, because Barney got because George
There was
was
some guy with
there.
money.
Barney
You
wasn't there. It was a
spending it-
different year.
Was it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the best
we
hip
went
hop
to the
night in the
hip-hop
world
night
was
when
when
Barney was like,
because
yeah,
some
the-
guy
Yeah,
had
some guy had
stack
money.
of money on his ear.
Yeah.
No, Barney wasn't there for the water thing, so that was the year after.
Oh, they all
They all merged into one, don't they?
they all merged into the same trip.
Yeah, that was a good time. But yeah,
I just have a fucking class memory.
Yeah.
George trying to downwhip the wedge as we were getting kicked out of Big Skatepark.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? You definitely would have been there, because I
Yeah,
remember watching the clip a few
and-
months ago and everyone was there.
was Gled's there.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck off before I come and batter your nana
He
off.
said something like that, yeah.
No, he says, I'm not leaving unless you get a riot van.
You're going to have to
Oh,
get a
yeah,
riot
yeah,
van to
yeah.
get me out of here.
What were we doing wrong for them to kick us out?
It was closing time.
The skate
No, it
park,
was middle of the
wasn't
day.
it?
There was something going on.
Oh,
I can't
was
remember what
there?
it was. Yeah.
But George was trying to downwhip this wedge for like an hour. And I was like, George, just one more go. I've got it on film.
It was downwhip to fakie as well.
Yeah, I was like,
Pretty
just keep going. And this woman from the legendary
Yeah,
came in and was like,
really
gonna get
little
out. And I
shot
was, George,
lady.
one more go. And he landed it. Because of the situation, we all just went skits. We were like, that's sick.
mad.
That was
Can
good.
you
That's
still
good.
say that? Is that politically
Skits.
correct? Yeah.
Skits?
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you be able to?
Skits is in like hyper and mad. Like
Yeah, well,
skits.
it's people say because it's like schizophrenic.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
I never even thought about that.
It's fine, because I didn't mean it like that. I meant it's fine, isn't it?
When I was young, my
It's fine.
dad's wife used to just, like tell me off for saying the word knackered.
It's something to do with horses dying, isn't it?
Is that what it is? I've never known. She
I thought it is a swear word to some people.
yeah,
though.
that's what she used to tell me. It was a swear word, and I was like, "That's it."
When horses dead or dying, they get taken to the knacker's yard, which is where they use their bones and bone marrow to like make shit.
Make glue and Haribo's.
Yeah, that's it. Something to do with that. I remember that from Animal Farm. If anyone remembers doing that in English.
Animal Farm, the
Yeah.
TV show, or
What?
it's a TV show, isn't it? Animal Farm.
In Animal
it's a
Farm,
book.
political. film.
George Orwell about the pigs who were like everyone's equal
Communism.
but not as equal and all that.
It's dead political, isn't it?
Yeah.
What other? There's got to be loads that we've forgotten about.
Oh, that is,
Oh, I got one.
Go on.
Raz's bed.
did you even get that on video though?
No.
we didn't.
Nah,
did we?
nah. It was like we were.
Let-
It was
let's-
like 3 o'clock in the morning and we were
Let's
drunk,
set
so I'm filming.
the scene.
Yeah, I don't know who did it.
We were
Sorry.
me,
Was it? I don't know if it was Bonte.
me and Barney. We all went out on a night out, didn't we? And did Raz stay out? Raz was
Yeah, he
out
was-
late.
George-
Was it
yeah.
Raz and Ben?
No, wait. I'm pretty sure it was just Raz.
No, Raz went out, but George went with him
Yeah.
because he didn't want Raz to go off on his own.
Yeah. And we all come back, and me and Barney were like doing something, and we've just sort of both looked at each other and had exactly the same thing of how funny would it be if we just turned his bed upside down.
Then put the mattress
So we
on
took
top.
his mattress off of his bed.
So let me get this straight, because I didn't know if this how logistics of this was the legs of the bed
Pointing
sticking
up,
and then the
yeah.
mattress bouncing on
yeah,
top.
yeah. So bed's like thing and then legs.
Yeah, yeah. So if he gets in it, it's just gonna fall.
Yeah,
in.
we turned it up like that, so the flat bit of the bed is on the floor, and then the legs are pointing up. And in all 4 corners, we put the mattress and all the pillows on, quilt back on normally. So
That's brilliant.
it was just balanced on the corners. So we was all like in bed, weren't we?
Yeah, I remember being in
And
Luke with
me
Luke
and
and Luca.
Bonte, because I was in Bonte's.
No, we were in a room anyway. It wasn't like we were sharing a bed. The room I was sharing, Lucas.
Sorry, mate.
The room I was sharing with you. We was like what 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was done, like passed out,
Yeah.
gone fast asleep. And then all I remember was him. Was like, who the fuck has turned my? Who the fuck has done that or something? He wasn't specific, and he just turned every
It
light
was
on.
2 double swear words. He
the
said,
fuck has been fucking with my shit?
Shit.
Yeah.
Because me and Bonnie had a slidey door into our room,
Yeah.
and he grabbed the door and fucking yeeted the door.
I just don't know what was. I can't remember what was
It was
going
great.
on.
I remember hearing
I
a
was so
song,
asleep.
and then in our room,
I'm sure Raz-
just pop the light on, and I was like, "What's going on?" And that was it.
Turned it off. I'm
was
sure
funny.
Raz finds it funny now.
Yeah,
It
hopefully.
was
we were
very
just,
angry
yeah,
at
we
the
were
time,
all
but-
hammered, so he just
Yeah,
lost his
it
shit,
was
didn't he? But it's how
And the time I sat on Raz's face.
Oh, that was brilliant. Corey got naked and sat on Raz, full
Even
stop.
funnier, there was a time where Raz was asleep,
Why is
and
it
George
all-
was like
Oh yeah.
And George is like, I'm gonna go.
But we was all
like,
shit faced. This is all in Barcelona. And we was
And
all
we were
really
all
drunk.
extremely drunk.
and he was like, oh, I'm gonna go spoon Raz. You guys go come in a minute and like
But
take
no
a picture
one-
or whatever. But no one went for ages.
No one really paid attention to what he was
I remember
doing.
saying, I was like, where's George gone?
Yeah.
I think he went to annoy Raz. I was like, what do you mean annoy him? Then we went and checked. They were just fast
And
asleep
George fell
together.
asleep.
Spooning Raz.
Raz.
Yeah, that was
There's
weird.
photos. If we can
How
find a
easy is
photo,
it to get a photo?
I'll have it somewhere.
Because I've got
Someone's
all of
gonna have
this.
it.
Everything we're talking about now, apart from Raz flipping out, I've got as footage, but I just can't be able to
Yeah.
find it.
There's
So I
a,
can't
there's,
go
a,
and search.
there's a photo on screen now of.
Yeah, let me see if I might have it on my
I'm sure
phone.
we can
If
find it.
not, then
If
they're
not,
in.
then this
That's
can
funny
skip
enough for
over.
me to keep. Like,
I
on
think
my
I've
phone.
got a picture of it on my phone if you like. But yeah, that was a funny time.
Another fantastic memory is the time where it was absolutely chucking it down one day in Barcelona so we couldn't ride. And we thought, well, if we're going to get wet, we might as well get extra wet. And we all went to
No
the
pun
beach.
intended.
And it was very windy. We went out in our sandals,
It was
swimming
storm.
trunks, and
It was storm weather. It
was
wasn't
horrific.
raining. It was like
it was chucking
There
it
was
down.
no one at the beach.
yeah. It was,
Everyone on the
was
tube had
inside.
coats on, normal clothes, appropriate for the weather. We was all in flip-flops and shorts.
Shorts.
We went to a couple of shops, bought some tinnies, bought a little footy.
Look how happy you are.
Yeah, that was when I got that
Put this
massive
photo on
pint.
screen as well in Barcelona.
That
Look
was
how
when I
happy
got
everyone
that
is with these
massive
pints.
pint.
The old Stein.
I'll send you these photos,
And,
Luca.
so we had tinnies, footy, chucking it down like torrential. Got in the sea. Didn't realise how choppy it was going to be. And Mike had a little GoPro, and we
That
went in
was
the
funny.
sea. Didn't realise how massive the waves were, and we were just
Oh, yeah.
swimming around, having a good time.
I'm sure I watched that clip somewhere. I think it's on the CHD
I've
Instagram.
got it on my phone.
Oh yeah, that's where
There's
it's from.
clips placed. Yeah, we've got some sick clips, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Trying to
was a
find
good
it.
time.
I'll airdrop you this photo. So.
That was funny.
So all photos will be on screen of stuff we're talking about if we can find them.
Yeah.
What about the best comment ever? A photo. I'll send it for everyone watching. For everyone listening, just go on the YouTube channel and look at it. The photo of Gleds and Bonty at 2C Skatepark, an old skatepark in Scunthorpe. Someone commented, Gleds looks like a refrigerator.
No, it was a washing machine.
Oh yeah. We were like, what? And then you look at the photo, you can be like, yeah.
Because it looks like a washing machine / an alien off Doctor Who.
What was so good about the videos, I reckon, that made it funnier was that like the viewers understood
Yeah.
our jokes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't because obviously we're chatting so much shit on camera that surely it's hard to understand sometimes because like it's all in jokes, isn't it? I remember the YouTube comments just being hilarious because people kind of got it,
Well,
didn't they?
normal people that's never watched a video before would be like, "What the fuck is?"
Wouldn't
this?
think it's funny,
And
yeah.
then, like, someone that's watched every single Skatepark Antics would be like, haha,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
a
it's
joke
good.
that someone muttered that you don't really pay attention to. But is just funny if you know what it was about.
There you go. I think that's most of the photos that we've been chatting about.
Nice.
Any non-Barcelona related memories? They're all like normal memories, though, not like.
Scotland. Scotland was funny.
Oh yeah,
when-
Luca threw up in a bowling
when-
alley.
Oh yeah, yeah, we was on about that earlier.
We was
Yeah, good time.
we all went out in Glasgow, didn't we, for the weekend?
Let's talk about Drake as well while we're there.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
that was the
yeah.
year before because I didn't go that year.
Oh, fair.
Did us over, didn't he?
Did you out of Nando's, didn't he?
Carry on, what you saying?
Bastard. Yeah, we all went to Scotland and we was going to the shop to get some thing to drink for the night before we went out. And we didn't. There was nowhere to go out. We just went to like a bowling alley or like a Nando's, and to have some drinks.
Whoa.
And I remember me and you went into the shop and we was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I'll get a little bottle of vodka, and you was like, I'll get a little bottle of vodka as well.
I remember it was so cheap.
And it was like, yeah, but no, for them little ones, it was like
I can taste the
£11
vodka already,
or
just thinking
something.
about it.
I thought we got a big one and split it in half.
So we got a litre.
We got a
And the
litre.
litre was like 15 quid instead of one of them little 250 litres that was like 250
250
litres.
millilitres.
250 mils,
I
yeah.
do specifically remember we had no mixer.
Yeah, no, what we
but
did was
we had coffee mugs.
you had an epiphany while we was buying the mixer, and the epiphany was having a shot of vodka is the same as having like a couple of shots of vodka because it still tastes like shit.
Yeah.
So you may as well have like
Multiple in one.
like a big
Oh,
mouthful of
that's
vodka instead
gross.
of just a little tiny shot or a mix. So we decided to just get a can of Relentless each
Yeah.
and this litre bottle of vodka, and we filled up a mug because we was in a travel lodge and all you get is mugs. So we filled up a mug full
I
of
remember
vodka.
watching you do it. I was like, that's
It's
gross.
making me feel sick right
Yeah,
now.
I couldn't do that now. This must have been like 6 years ago at
It was
least.
probably
How old would you have
2016
been then?
or something.
No,
How old
it
are
was before that.
Oh,
It was way
2014.
before.
I just
I'd say
turned
14.
18.
It's 24. I'm
Wow.
assuming it was.
I would have been 70. You would have been 20?
No, younger
19?
than that. Younger than that.
36.
Oh,
Between 18 and 19.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you,
yeah.
you was
I had my
probably...
black car. That's how
Yeah.
long ago it was.
Wow.
And that was
Max
24.
drove, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
It was 2014.
Went
So
to
that's the
Hopson,
only year that
didn't
I
we?
drove that car.
That's sick.
Yeah, so we was just drinking mugfuls of vodka straight and then chasing it down with like Rockstar or Relentless or something.
Oh.
And we did the full bottle in less than half an hour. A full
Yeah.
litre of
Well,
vodka.
literally, I remember sitting there in the bowl now. Luke, you sat like that. I reckon you knew he was going to throw up, but I don't think you knew when or.
We leant back like this.
Yeah, you had your mouth covered it, and then you threw up, and it just
went to
fucking
cough.
spurted
I
through
know
your
what
mouth.
was happening. Well, I don't know, but looking back on it, because I know 'cause it happened before. I did it at Leeds Fest as well. It's because you don't know you're going to be sick. You think it's just going to be
like a bird.
like a sick in your mouth sort of thing. This
You
is
get away
horrible.
with it. You think you can get away
And
with
you
it,
think
yeah.
you go, and then it
I
don't
remember
actually
it
come out.
coming
I remember
through your fingers.
Yeah, it was like in my hand. There's nothing you can do about it. And
no.
whilst this was happening, I mate Max had bought loads of Viagra from the toilet and just taking it for no reason. And then he was just sat there.
That was the best. He was like, I don't think it's working. Then we go back to the hotel, sat there like, it's working. We were like, for fuck's sake.
In a room with loads of boys.
Oh, yeah,
But
gross.
all I remember is you going like this and leaning back like that and just going and all spurting out your hand and out your fingers, and it just went all down you, all over the floor. Everyone got up and just fucking walked out,
We were
and
like,
I
"Let's
was
just
the
leave."
only one that was like, come on, let's go to the toilet. So I just like grabbed you by the back of your jumper and
Like a
like
cartoon.
pushed you to the bathroom and into the toilet, got you loads of tissue, and then you just like cleaned yourself a bit, and then we left.
That night, you got my credit card cancelled.
What? Oh, yeah, you were trying to get money out for ages
I
and it
kept
didn't
telling Paul
work.
the wrong PIN number. I was telling him for the wrong card, so he just got my. I had to go to the bank. and
You
get it
gave me
sorted
your
out.
credit card and
Yeah.
was put it in, and then you was like, I was like, how much do you want out? So I was trying to thingy it. I says, what's your PIN number? And you told me. So I thinking it. I says, no, that's wrong. And he went, oh no, it's this one. And I typed it out, and as I clicked enter, I was like, that was the same number. And then, because you can only do it like 5 times, can't you?
Three.
Three times.
I did it the other day.
yeah.
I blocked one of my other cards.
How?
I forgot the number.
Stop having so many cards.
So I shared account. So every time I got to buy food now, I have to use mine. Annoying. Anyway.
Anyway,
I'm just bad at
it's enough
remembering
about
PIN numbers. Yeah.
personal experience with
What's your
credit
PIN
cards.
number?
I don't know.
Oh.
If anyone robs me at gunpoint and says, what's your PIN number? I don't know.
I actually don't know, yeah.
Not a clue. Don't need it now.
Just
do you?
use my Apple Pay.
But you know Apple Pay, there's no limit. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I ain't got Apple Pay on my phone.
Why?
Say up then.
And your contactless don't work, so
No.
you have to use chip and pin everywhere.
Every time.
Like it's 1998.
Yeah,
Did they have chip
1998.
and pin in 1998?
Yeah, it must have done.
Yeah, I'd have thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey
Oh,
Siri,
yeah.
when was chip and pin? Oh,
I'm thinking contactless. You just
hey Siri,
Yeah, chip and pin's like.
when
not
did
old.
chip and
Yeah.
stop? Hey Siri, when did chip and pin come out?
Okay, I found this on the web for when did Chip and Pin come out. Check it out.
I don't know,
My
something about
series.
2006.
My-
Fuck knows.
Oh, is it?
No, it said no.
Whoa.
Alright. What face do you want it?
That was.
Hey Siri, piss off.
We've got a.
Shut up. Go away. Turn off. Hey Siri, turn off. What? Kill shot by Eminem.
Oh dear.
No, yeah. I got for my birthday one of them Siri speaker things.
Apple HomePod.
Yeah, HomePod, and it's in my living room. And we're watching a TV show called Below Deck. It's really good. Yeah, it's about like boats and that.
That sounds
It's like
mental.
charter. It's like Magaluf Weekender
But for people
on a
that-
boat, and for people that have like millions.
like
It's
a
really good.
reality
It's
thing,
American,
right?
but when they say "Are you serious?" in American, they say it so quickly, and Siri behind us goes, "Mm-hmm." But because it's a speaker, it's really
Do you ever
basic.
do that with your AirPods in? Someone says something like, if I'm in an office or something, someone says something, hey Siri, kind of like that. In that sense, I'm trying to say it without fuck off. But
Yeah,
like,
I know
because
what
I've
you
got
mean.
AirPods in, it's already ready, isn't it? And the
Yeah.
guy just goes, yeah. I'm like, fucking hell.
Blokes in your ear.
Ours
Not
is
ideal.
funny because it's a New Zealand lady, but it's New Zealand. Hey, can I help?
We were talking about how weird South African accents were. It's
Great. It's
Yeah,
my
'cause they're
favourite
right-
accent.
They're right in the middle of like. Sounds a bit Australian, but it's not.
Well, it depends what sort of South African person. If they're like a traditional like Maori South African, like a dark South African person, not like a white South African guy. It's South African or New Zealand.
No, South Africa.
We're talking about South
Oh right,
Africans.
I've got New Zealand. in
Like
my head.
Johan. Like that. That's
Yeah.
probably South African, isn't it?
like District 9.
Yeah, that
I'm
guy.
trying to be fucking nice to you, men.
Yeah,
that.
it's like I can't
Yeah.
pinpoint
Yeah.
it.
It's like
Weird, isn't it?
it's like a little bit,
Yeah,
you know, it's a little bit Dutch.
kind of.
Bloody burglars breaking in,
They're totally robbing us, eh? What was that? School of Comedy.
If anyone remembers School of Comedy, that was a classic
Oh, what a
program.
fucking
The kid, you know,
banger.
everyone calls him Eyebrows Kid.
Yeah.
The actor,
What's
Will
his name?
Summer, English
Poulter.
guy.
Will Poulter.
He's been in loads of like big American films and that.
But he was in that one, yeah.
Yeah, that's where he came up.
He was in Stupid as well. He was Devilfinger. No,
No,
he
he
wasn't. No, he
wasn't.
wasn't. He was in Stupid though.
I don't think he was.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
I don't know what he's
I
talking
don't think
about.
he was. You seen Son
You
of
know
Rambo?
Will Poulter.
Simpson and Rambo, yeah.
He's the bully in that. The horrible kid.
Not the bully. The
Daddy issues.
Yeah, the guy that like smokes fags and wants to film that film. Film the fucking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's him.
I remember him.
Yeah, he's in loads of big films now.
What's his name?
Will Poulter.
No.
Oh yeah,
Son
I
of
do know what you're
Rambo.
talking about.
Son of Rambo.
Yeah.
What?
The Frenchman.
Didier.
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 Yeah, Didier's got no mates. Anyway, no one knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's a lot that you want to cut out, I reckon. Because
We don't cut anything
that
out.
wasn't
No,
even a
no, no,
conversation.
just
What
roll
we- you
with
just
it.
what we just did then wasn't a
It
conversation.
doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
You're thinking about it too much, Mike.
Someone will get
It's
it.
in bloody photography school anymore. You know what I mean?
All right, whatever.
CHD pod. Have you seen the sign? It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I
you
made
always
it.
had that.
Made it myself from scratch.
No, I don't think you did. I think you bought it from the range for a
No,
fiver.
I think I got it for my birthday. Actually, I think Alistair got me it.
Yeah, that's such a
And he
generic.
wrapped it up.
Sorry, Webb. That's very generic gift to give
Yeah,
someone.
that
isn't
is.
it?
He wrapped it up, and
Not a lot
on
of
his
thought gone into that.
when Alistair gives like presents, he likes to write on the tag something that relates to it but doesn't. And he on that, I remember specifically, he wrote on the on the little fucking Christmas tag thing that he put
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
present. He put something to light up your day. Yeah, lights up my
Spent
podcast
too much
now.
time on BuzzFeed, didn't he? That lad. Yeah.
It's my dad.
Your dad?
Ringing.
Did he?
How's he doing? Is he alright?
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah.
Nice.
I saw him yesterday, so I don't know why he's ringing.
Oh, I'm gonna just check see if you're alright.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Check see how the podcast is going. Oh,
I'll speak to him.
have you? What are you doing this afternoon, then, mate?
Driving.
Going
3
out.
hours
3 hours.
back to Essex.
Unlucky.
That sounds like a good time.
Go, I put some tunes on.
Yeah.
You heard Machine Gun Kelly's
Yeah, I
album?
was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I
It's
listened to it
quality.
on the way to the tune
It's
on
sick.
Friday. Yeah, it's quite
Punk
good.
pop. Punk.
You got his haircut now, Coy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a pink
Machine Gun Coy.
turtleneck.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Coy.
I'm gonna get
MGC.
a big pink turtleneck.
And you can use that guitar there, similar to
Yeah.
what's on his
I
album.
don't wanna do this time never always come and go.
think
That's
it's
one of the
I
songs.
think it sounds exactly like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then there's a guitar and it goes.
Anyway. How are you doing that, Coy? Oh, no.
I'm gonna cook a curry for tea, I think.
Always curry. Every week. I ask for it.
Sundays.
Yeah? Is that a thing?
Curry day.
Nice banging Sunday dinner. Yeah, roasted. On point.
It's not as good as my curries, though. Maybe we'll cook a curry
Two
for the
different
boys
meals.
one day.
Yeah.
2 different meals. That maybe.
Curry for the boys.
Next time I come up.
Might not be Tory enough for Mike if you get it from Aldi, mate.
I thought of a good idea for another podcast.
Go on.
Whether it should be saying it on here or not, but
Do it. Who cares, mate?
we do like a really long podcast with a couple of us, like 3 or 4 people, and we start like a good few hours, and we just get drunker and drunker as
Brilliant.
it goes on.
Yeah.
Sound
Go
like
for
a
that.
good time to me, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Sounds like pre-drinks,
Yeah,
but we just film it.
yeah, and just get shit faced
Yeah.
by the end of it, and the end is uncognitable. But we just put it out in.
Is that a word that doesn't exist? Understandable?
Probably, yeah.
Not understandable?
Word.
I made up a word, but we understood what it meant.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by the end of it, like do it in like 4 episodes. So if it's like 4 hours long, like
Oh,
an
and you
hour.
cut it up.
and then so episode 1,
Pretty nice.
comes out, and by episode 4, it's just
I'll be asleep. The last one, I'll be asleep for the whole thing.
like when we did
What on earth is that?
there's a gun outside.
Do you know what that sounds like?
I don't
When
know.
you got like a bike as a kid and you put a bit of
playing
plastic or playing card through the spokes. It sounds like you got a
It
motorbike.
actually is a kid on a bike.
To everyone that don't know what's going on, there's a child outside and he's actually got a playing card in his bike. And all you can hear is
Oh, I bet that sounds gross to people listening with AirPods on.
Sounds well sweaty.
Stop. Stop it.
that's it for the ASMR segment of the podcast.
We haven't said much about trains. I don't think I've got any update.
No,
on
that's
that.
that then. Next conversation.
You know what? I did say I was going to load up a little thing on the soundboard with like a train noise, but I'll save it for like the Raz.
Well, you can do it now and then you'll sample it.
Something like that.
There you go.
I mean, the kid outside's already doing that noise with his stupid bike.
Yeah, but they can't hear the kid outside on the
It might be
stupid
able to.
bike.
He's quite loud.
Shut up!
Oh, he is. He has.
Yep.
You told him, mate.
Yeah, told him. He never stand a chance.
We're going to go riding yesterday, but it was raining.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, Raz got COVID, didn't he? So that's the last of him. R.I.P.
That's the last there of him.
Raz bloody died again.
Oh, fucking hell, Raz.
Fool. Yeah.
So you didn't go riding because of rain and
It was
weather.
raining, Raz.
Rain.
Well, no, the rain, really. Raz bailed.
rain.
We would have still gone riding, but.
Bonnie going to come? Or is he busy?
No, he didn't say it.
Is he a busy man?
Don't know.
George?
He's house shopping today, apparently.
Is he?
Shopping
for houses.
things in the house.
Interior.
Which is honestly the most boring thing ever.
No,
I did
it's
say
exciting.
condolences to him.
Exciting.
I like it.
It is
like,
awful,
oh,
mate.
that'll
If you
look
like
sick.
interior, then.
Yeah, if you're a grown
If you're like
up
walking
me.
around next for 3 hours looking at the same candles over and over again,
Yeah, fair enough.
it's pretty dreary stuff, mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
I don't mind a good IKEA day.
Yeah, I don't mind
day
it.
in IKEA.
You know, if you've not been there in ages, then it's all right. It's a bit,
Oh.
a bit of a novelty in it.
New thing to talk about. I did a new tattoo the other day.
Yeah.
It's a bit dry today. Probably the best one I've done, I reckon.
Little gladiator piece.
Do you want me to...
I can't believe you got an actual cock on your foot. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's funny because
Ooh.
no one can see.
Fresh.
What? How could you
Like,
feel really
do it
fresh?
on the thing.
Corey, what's going on with your jeans? Why are they... Is that from cats?
got numerous cats.
Yeah.
This one.
They do be like that, though.
You got to hold it. No. Up.
I can't
Oh.
stretch. Why ain't it focusing, Mike?
My eyes are in.
Focus.
I've got my eyes on.
Is it not autofocus?
No, yeah, it is for my eyes. There you go. Yep.
Do you want to hear a random useless fact I learned the other day?
Yeah, go on.
You know C4
The explosive
Explosive.
device, yeah.
was named after a type of Scottish, like, double-handed sword that they used in the olden days.
A claymore.
Yep.
No.
I know my swords.
No, I meant Claymore, not C4. Same thing, aren't
I
they, really?
know my
I
swords.
know my fucking
Yeah,
swords.
Claymore, the explosive, was named after a Scottish sword.
They are fucking massive as well.
Are they?
What,
Yeah,
claymores?
they're like,
No,
yeah, the
the
sword.
sword.
They're like,
Yeah. How would you
6
know
or
this?
7
Was
foot
your mate
long.
in the tune telling you about it? Was it?
no, I watch a guy, I watch a blacksmith on YouTube. Alex
Steele,
Alex Steele, yeah.
Yeah. the boy.
He's good.
Yeah,
But he
he's
made a
pretty cool.
Scottish claymore, but the handles are like this big.
Crazy.
And then the sword's like 5 foot.
Yeah, nice.
Fucking massive.
You ain't killing anyone with that. By the time you pick
It's,
it up, I've
it's,
already killed you.
it's like a parade sword, apparently.
Showing off.
Yeah, it's for like
My sword's
when you're
bigger than
marching
yours.
and you have them like this. Or you hold them on your back, you know, like a great sword. Like Ed Stark.
What?
You've seen Game of Thrones,
Game of Thrones.
No.
You've never seen Game of Thrones.
I've seen the 2 episodes. One where the midget gets chucked out of the building or something.
The child, the first episode.
Yeah, the
that
first
sword's in the
episode.
first episode.
The midget? No, it's
Sorry, it's not a midget, it's a boy. The boy
Yeah.
gets lobbed out a window.
Bran.
That's all I remember.
the midget.
And
A
then-
child.
And then I saw a bit of the last episode, so then I didn't have to watch the rest.
The very last
Yeah,
episode.
I saw a bit of that.
But you
One
missed
bit.
everything in the middle. That's
Yeah,
the best
so
bit.
did you
essentially I've
watch?
saved loads of time.
Fair enough.
I watched the first 2, maybe 2.5, then the last one.
Yeah, so you watched the 2 worst
No.
episodes.
It's like, instead of watching TV, just watch Gogglebox, because you will fit
Oh, yeah.
20
Gogglebox
hours
is
worth
sick.
of TV in 1 hour if you want to save a bit of time. That's a little fact for you.
Have you noticed the 2 new blokes on Gogglebox that are from
I don't think
TikTok?
I've seen the new ones, mate, no.
Have you watched Goggle? You don't watch fucking TV, do you? There's 2 new guys on like a new family on Gogglebox,
Uh-huh.
and it's the names are I know the guys are called Joe and George Briggs, I think the name is.
Never heard of him.
They're on TikTok, and he just videos his brother going, Jonah! Sticks!
Sounds hilarious.
Yeah, oh, they are quite funny, actually, to be fair.
Hello,
Thanks if
all
you've
lads.
watched the whole thing.
If you've watched the whole thing, we need to let them know to leave a comment. I've seen people do that. It's good.
To say that we've...
Yeah, if you're watching the whole thing now and you're watching me talk, then leave a comment saying,
Raz got COVID.
Coy's new haircut is so good that Raz got COVID.
Yeah.
I know it's really weird, but then we know if they've commented, don't we? If you're a boyo, you'll leave a comment like that in a bit.
Boys. See in a bit. Right, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching, like it and then comment that. And if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, rate 5 stars. See you later.
Should we do the...
Yeah, oh, yeah, we've only done that once.
CHDBMX. Grievous bodily harm, everyone.